Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Steve, coming back to you from Beijing in China, living the laptop lifestyle, and I'm coming back to you guys with another update with regards to my paying ads and how my progress is going along with the system as well. Now, I just want to cover a few things, just same as usual, like you guys who have been subscribing to my channel. For those of you who've been sending me messages and signing up to this program, I'm really grateful, and I've had some really good conversations with some of you guys as well, and I love to see action takers. And I've seen some of you guys sign up, and within a few hours you've already put money in, and you're already seeing the potential of this system as well. So basically what I want to do is just again, just say thank you for your support as well. My subscribers from YouTube and everything is increasing as well. So I honestly really appreciate you guys who are following me along this journey. And obviously I'm here to give back to you at some point as well as we progress through maxing out this system, basically. So let's just have a quick look at the regards to the stats, and there's something, an update which I'll show you guys in one moment. Now, what I want to show you right here is just a quick observation of the homepage and some quick stats. So as of now, as of today, basically the company have generated or paid out over $15 million, which is a substantial amount of money. I mean, there are not a lot of companies who can continue to pay out, especially in the rev share industry, a company as strong as my paying ads who can continue delivering for 18 months, never missing a payout, 7 days a week. I mean, this thing is a powerhouse. Now, you can see here that there's the member base as well. There's 191,309 members. Now, obviously, that a lot of advertisers are putting money into this to advertise their services and their products. So that is bringing a huge amount of money into the company and expanding the growth as well. And the Alexa rank is going down, which is a really good thing, because basically the lower the Alexa rank, the more traffic the website is receiving. And that is a positive note for basically the longevity of the company. And they've got some things coming up which is going to be literally amazing, and we're all sort of holding on to our seat like, what's this update about? And I'll show you guys in the Facebook in just one moment. If we go over to the Facebook message along here, Uday made a post the other day. So basically we're expecting an update within maybe the next day, hopefully maybe today even, today or tomorrow. And basically they want to say that they're expanding their portfolio to serve us and others in the future. And they're going to be bringing something big in the near future with, and details about this will be coming soon. They've basically said that it has not been done big in the way that we are planning, and it has become an epic program just like MPA. So please stay tuned. I honestly don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, I've kind of seen maybe some clues about what they might be doing, but I won't necessarily say anything yet because I don't want to get you guys on sort of any wrong thoughts or anything like that. But I'm kind of just making my own observation, and but we'll see. I mean, it's either going to be today or it's going to be tomorrow about the update from here. So it's going to be good, and it's definitely for the longevity of the company. It's not just a big hype where some other rev shares have said, hey, join this, we're gonna feed money into this and support this. That's just, I think that's just loser mentality. If you know your company's suffering, you're going to try and push people into something else. But that's not the case with this company. Everything is for the greater benefit of us, and it's for the greater benefit of the longevity of the company, which is just going to be really amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it. But obviously my core focus is to stay with this system, to max out the system. And I'm very close to, all week I've been doing sort of keyword researching and kind of getting the structure for the videos, where I said last week about I'm working on starting to do daily videos once or twice a day. I'm going to be pushing for 2 videos a day. And I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, but I know that the potential, I know that I can do this. I mean, currently right now, referrals are just kind of, not too bad. But I really want to scale up to this thing until I've got like maybe 500 plus referrals. I seriously want to just really give this one hell of a go. And I know that I can do this because I've been testing things out. Just slight changes. You might see like the way that I'm producing the videos, or the way that I'm doing maybe some kind of SEO and stuff like that. I mean, it's not the best. I'm not the best SEO person there, but the slight adjustments I have been making are making actually a lot of improvements. So I'm definitely going to scale this, and I'm going to be pushing for this and to max out this system as soon as possible. And when I say maxing out, I mean $200 per day, 7 days a week. I've got a goal to reach by the end of March. So I'm really going to push myself to see, and obviously I'm really pushing to achieve that sooner rather than later. So, I mean, we'll just go from there. So let's just take a quick look at, well, we can have a quick look at last week's results actually. So currently I was standing beforehand, last week we was at 73 referrals. So again, thank you guys for opting in and signing up and just taking a look around. Again, I've been trying to answer your questions for you guys who have been sort of messaging me, some questions and stuff like that. Some of you are trying to use different payment processes and so on and so forth. But I mean, to be honest, just get started, because the sooner you get started, the much better it's going to be for you in the long run as well. And don't necessarily see this as a quick money maker. If you don't have thousands of dollars, you're not going to see very quick results. So you have to be patient with this, but you also have to understand that when you start with this program, start compounding in the system as soon as possible, and then you can start building on from that. So, by the time it's December, January and stuff, the beginning of the year, you'll eventually be in a good position to start possibly achieving your goal, but don't have high expectations. Don't say that I want to achieve $100 per day or $200 per day, but I can only put in $5. If you've got that mindset and you really want to achieve that goal, I'm not saying you can't, but you have to be very patient with your strategy, to pursue the goal that you want to have. Don't come in with $5 and then give up a month later saying it's too slow, it doesn't work for me and stuff like that. There's so many things that you can do to achieve that goal. Okay, so don't hesitate to get started with however much you can afford to put in. Okay, because like I did, I put some in and it's gradually building up, and now I'm building a lifestyle from this. I'm living in China and I'm just in a very happy place. I'm tired because of the things that I've got around my life at the moment, but I'm very happy where I am. And I've got a company like My Paying Ads to help support that, which I'm really grateful for. Now, with regards to my current stats from last week, I was currently at 468 active ad packs, and my ad pack earnings was $17,903, which is a lot of money. And that worked out to be just over maybe $1,600 in terms of money that was generated in the system throughout that. But I've been compounding inside the system, and a few days ago I was withdrawing about $39 per day. That's kind of my safety withdrawal limit. So for the last maybe 3 or 4 days, I think so, I've been withdrawing that money and just kind of going from there really. So we can have a look from last week. I'll just go over this very quickly. I won't spend too much of your time. But now we're currently at 484 active ad packs. So right now I'm at level 4, and I'm buying the level 4 ad packs, which are $50 per ad pack. Now that they are different prices that they work down. So a few $5 ad packs are expiring, and I'm purchasing those as they sort of come along. But the majority of my ad packs that are now starting to decrease are my $50 ad packs. So they're expiring at 20% profit. So I'm just generating, as soon as $50 hits, I'm taking that out, and I'm also able to take out my safety withdrawal limit as well. So usually first thing when I wake up in the morning, I'll buy the ad packs, and then the next time I log on, I will withdraw my funds from there. So I like to kind of kickstart the earnings as well from the very first morning, and then I'll withdraw the earnings and I'll get that paid either later today or usually sometime tomorrow when I wake up. So it's not necessarily too much of a hassle. I mean, they pay out every single day, so it's not necessarily anything to worry about. I find that if I'm withdrawing $200, which I have been doing in the past, they usually come sort of the next day. But to be honest, I'm not worried whatsoever. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm getting paid, and I'm getting paid $200, so there's nothing to complain about when I'm making my withdrawals. So I'm currently at 484 active ad packs, and my active ad pack earnings now is 19,721. Now, I can't remember if I did my video on a Monday or a Tuesday. I know today is Tuesday, but I'm trying to, work on my daily videos, the structure and everything like that. So I have been kind of pushing things a little bit forward in terms of making another day. Rather than every day Monday, I've been trying to do my videos on Tuesday, which I don't know. I am a little bit tired from everything else. So sometimes I'm in a mood to do it on Monday. Sometimes I'll just try and push it out on Tuesday like I'm doing today. So let's just try and work out these current earnings on here. I've got a calculator up here. And what I'm going to do is we're going to put in this amount. So it's 19,721. And then we're going to minus last week's earnings, which were 17,903, and we'll go to that total amount. Okay, so $1,818 in 1 week. I mean, this is, I don't really know how to explain it. I've told you before, like when you're in certain situations where you really need the income, or there's a lot of potential to if it's in need for supporting yourself, supporting your friends or your family or whatever the case is, these are moments that can make a really big shift in the way that you really want to live your life. In the past, I've managed to buy my dogs. I managed to get myself out of certain situations that were quite tight in terms of paying bills and things like that. And I've always even though I'm not generating $200 per day yet, those amounts, the daily amounts that I'm actually making, are making my life so much easier. So even if you're not pushing for $100 a day, your life will change. I think your life will change a lot more as you get started in this system. And you just need to wait things out a little bit, and then you can keep compounding inside the system, and then it can maybe help you out again in the future when you need to. So you don't necessarily need to generate a daily income. You can just generate it and have it as kind of like a money saver, as if you've got savings in a bank, so to speak. You can use this as a way to help you in your life in different ways. So maybe it's paying the bills, maybe it's to pay towards a car or something, or maybe you've got children around you who want something, maybe a gift, or we've got Christmas coming up, right? Get started sooner rather than later, and I guarantee you that this will definitely help you out in many ways that you can think. Now, obviously my earnings for the week are still very, very good. I am doing numerous different things, so I've got money coming in from different places as well, but I'm not pushing this channel towards how to make money online with this, and so on and so forth. But what I might start doing is I might start withdrawing from like $200 from the account for maybe 1 or 2 weeks. And the reason I'm doing that is because there is something I'm doing that is actually working very, very well for me lately, and it's bringing in a lot of money. So I mean, if you guys are interested, don't hesitate to ask me a question about that. But I mean, the focus here is for my lifestyle and how my paying ads is, providing that lifestyle for me. And I'm definitely working on pushing towards that, but I may withdraw a large substantial amount to really start pushing earnings in a different way. And I'm also going to be helping you guys out with this at a later point. I am starting to plan to introduce this to you guys at a later point. But right now, this is something that is definitely a game changer, and it's definitely something that is, it's been around for years and years and years. Like, I'm talking about centuries, the type of business that it's involved in, and it's always making money every week, so it's just something that's going to really change things up. So I'm considering to withdraw that amount and start putting that money into the system so that I can really progress in terms of my earnings, and then I can start pushing back. So when I start making a lot more money from this other company or this other kind of business model, I will start putting that money back into my paying ads so that I can progress even quicker. But I'm sure it's going to sort of roughly work out. Like I said, my goals were for to achieve by March. But I know with everything that I'm doing, I'm pretty sure that I can get there before that. I'd like to push for maybe sort of January if possible. But we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll get there even sooner than expected. It really depends on how things are progressing in terms of my marketing and in terms of the strategies that I'm using to completely change my lifestyle in this. So just a quick overview again. 81 referrals. Again, thank you guys for signing up. Thank you for all your messages and your comments on YouTube and stuff like that as well. Don't hesitate to ask me any questions. And then what I'll be doing, I'll give you guys another update on a weekly basis. Even though that I'll be making daily videos, I will leave the notification off until I give you the weekly updates on from my progress on there. So you guys can keep following along. I appreciate, for those of you who are new to this and you're watching the video, don't hesitate to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't hesitate to add me on Facebook. And then if you've got any questions, by all means, don't feel free to ask me, and then we'll be able to help you out from there. So until then, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.